Well, hey, Grand Rising. Hopefully, you guys had a great holiday. If you celebrate Easter, for those of you guys that do, hopefully, you guys enjoyed the time with your family. Yeah, it was great. Mine was great. Wait, y'all didn't really. Maybe you spiritually or energetically asked me how my holiday was. But even if you didn't, I just so volunteered and told you it was pretty good. So anyway, y'all, okay. So let's talk about being chosen and learning how to navigate communication and understanding how things work in terms of communicating, how you communicate with other people who are chosen, how to properly communicate to other people that may possibly be going through their spiritual awakening. There's some key points that we need to address in terms of this particular subject. Okay, number one, we all know that when it comes to the Most High, the universe, spirit, okay, when it comes to you getting communication from the Most High, everything is hidden in plain sight. So with us having to pick up signs and symbols and clues and things of that sort, by being able to spot those things that are hidden in plain sight, understand that a lot of your communication with people who are also spiritual, with people who are also going through awakening, a lot of your communication will also be the same way. If you are going through your awakening, or you've already gone through an awakening and you are starting to receive spiritual gifts, okay, when you are approaching or talking to someone who is just now beginning to go through that transition, okay, there are certain ways in which you need to conduct yourself in terms of having a conversation with them. If or when things are revealed to you about that person, number one, you want to make sure that the conversation that you're having is something that is embodied around that particular topic. Excuse me. What you do not want to do is blurt something out that the Most High has revealed to you about somebody and they're not in a receptive place mentally or spiritually to actually have that conversation. Okay. For example, if you are told something about someone, okay, make sure that the atmosphere is an inviting atmosphere for you all to have the conversation. Going into the gas station, okay, and you're checking out, or if you're at the grocery store checking out, okay, and something is revealed to you, a lot of times it is not the best time for you to rush and go tell somebody, "Oh, God said this about you," and then you don't even have time to have the conversation. Or what if, okay, they're not in a place to receive that? This is where your discernment, okay, and your intuition comes into play. Just because you were told something does not mean that that is something that you need to reveal, okay, at that moment. You need to make sure that you are in tune with your intuition, your spirit guides, your ancestors, because some things is sacred and it is just for you to know, even if it is about somebody else. Okay? Here's the other thing, all right? Body language. Body language is always hidden in plain sight most of the time. Do not believe every single thing that somebody tells you in the midst of a conversation. Watch their body language, okay? Pay attention to how they use their hands. Pay attention to, and for some people, I will not say eye contact, because in some countries, okay, having eye contact with another person is a form of disrespect, or it is a form of trying to challenge them. So I will not say eye contact, okay, but I will tell you, pay attention to people's body language when you are talking to them. Pay less attention to the words coming out of their mouth. A lot of times people will function out of ego, right? And when people are so focused on trying to convince you to believe something about them, they're not paying attention to what their body language is saying, okay? So a lot of times when your brain okay, is talking or is communicating, and it's allowing you to use words to verbalize what it's trying to communicate to somebody else, okay? That is the focus of your brain. And a lot of times, your brain, your words, and your body language all need to be in tune or in sync. They work together. But your brain is not always going to be okay with forcing a lie to come out and forcing your body at the same time to be in allegiance or being congruent with that lie. So a lot of times, although somebody is lying to you verbally, their body language is going to show you that they are being dishonest, and they are not telling you exactly what it is that you need to hear. A lot of times that is when you can pick up on illusions, okay? So pay attention to people's body language. It's a huge deal. It is always hidden in plain sight. Now, if you are not used to how this person normally talks, if you're not used to how they normally function in terms of their body language, what you cannot do is decide that because you saw something, that means that they're lying. You need to know how they normally act. So this is when you study to show yourself approved, okay? You cannot just assume somebody is lying. This is where your intuition comes into play, okay? You cannot just depend on one thing to determine if you're being put under an illusion, okay? So you have your intuition, you have your sacred knowledge, okay? You also have body language. You have signs from the universe, Most High, okay? These are things that are hidden in plain sight. This is going to help you determine whether or not the communication that you're receiving is actually the truth or if it is their truth, which can be full of lies and illusions. So pay attention to those things that are hidden in plain sight, okay? All right, well, listen, I hope you guys have an amazing week. I will be back to talk to you guys again on Monday, maybe sooner. I don't know. Listen, I'll come on here when I'm supposed to. All right. So for those of you guys that have liked my videos, those of you guys that decided to follow me, thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Listen, we will talk soon. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Okay, let's make this week count. Bye.